Here's something that might keep you up at night. One of the world's most closely monitored volcanoes is gearing up for its next spectacular show. And scientists are playing a high-stakes guessing game with Mother Nature herself. The mighty Kīlauea Volcano Summit activity hit the pause button, but don't let that fool you into thinking this geological giant is taking a nap. According to the latest intelligence from the United States Geological Survey's Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, we're standing on the edge of what they're calling Episode 31, and the countdown has officially begun. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite all our advanced technology and scientific expertise, predicting exactly when this volcanic powerhouse will roar back to life remains surprisingly elusive. The experts initially thought we'd see fireworks between August 18th and 22nd, with Tuesday through Thursday being the sweet spot. However, and this is the part most people miss, those predictions have already been pushed back because the mountain isn't inflating as quickly as expected. Let me break this down in terms that won't make your head spin. Think of Kilauea's magma chamber like a balloon slowly being filled with air. Scientists use incredibly sensitive instruments called tiltmeters to measure tiny changes in the ground's angle, detecting when the volcano is inflating with rising magma. During the previous eruption episode, number 30, the Uekahuna tiltmeter recorded about 22.5 microradians of deflationary tilt. To put that in perspective, a microradian is an almost impossibly small measurement, roughly equivalent to the width of a human hair viewed from 100 meters away. Since that episode ended, the summit has bounced back with just under 19 microradians of inflationary tilt. But here's the kicker. The inflation rate has slowed to less than 1 microradian per day, which is actually slower than what scientists typically observe during these quiet periods between eruptions. And this is where the science gets humbling. The observatory's Sunday report candidly admitted that periods of no inflation or deflation cannot be forecast and will delay the onset of the next episode. Translation: even with all our sophisticated monitoring equipment, this volcano still holds cards close to its chest. Meanwhile, the current scene at Kilauea's summit reads like something from a science fiction novel. Overnight surveillance revealed moderate to strong persistent glow emanating from the northern vent and the cracks above it, while the southern areas remained dark and quiet. The continuous tremor activity, combined with weak, low-frequency tremor bursts, tells a fascinating story of what scientists call gas pistoning of magma. For those unfamiliar with this term, imagine a giant underground piston system where gas bubbles rise through molten rock, creating rhythmic pressure changes that register as distinctive seismic signatures. These gas piston events vary in intensity and provide scientists with crucial clues about the magma's behavior and proximity to the surface. The strengthening glow within the northern vent has scientists particularly intrigued, as it potentially indicates that molten rock is gradually climbing closer to the surface. Recent aerial surveys from August 6th revealed that Episode 30's lava flows had carpeted nearly 80% of the Halemaumau crater floor, completely transforming the landscape and covering what was once a distinct down-dropped block. Interestingly, while the summit area shows signs of renewed activity, Kilauea's East Rift Zone tells a completely different story. This section continues to contract, providing clear evidence that no fresh magma is currently entering that part of the volcanic system. This creates an intriguing geological puzzle about how magma moves and redistributes within this complex volcanic network. Currently, the USGS maintains Kilauea at a watch alert level, meaning heightened unrest with increased potential for eruption. But this raises some thought-provoking questions that deserve serious consideration. Here's what I want you to think about. In our modern world of instant information and precise weather forecasts, why do volcanic predictions still carry such uncertainty? Are we perhaps too confident in our ability to forecast natural phenomena that have been operating on geological timescales for millions of years? And here's the controversial part that might spark some heated debate. Should communities living in volcanic zones rely more on traditional indigenous knowledge and natural warning signs rather than solely depending on scientific instruments that can sometimes miss the mark? What's your take on this? Do you think our scientific monitoring systems give us a false sense of security when it comes to predicting volcanic activity? Or do you believe that combining traditional wisdom with modern technology might be the key to better forecasting these incredible natural events? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, especially if you've lived near active volcanoes or witnessed eruptions firsthand.